York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
It is gone! Game over!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Wellspan Sports Medicine, People's Bank, Shipley Energy, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Brewery Products, Harvey's Rental, Racehorse Tavern, Flying Feet Sports Shoes, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Dasher Investment Services, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, Royal Manchester Golf Links, Community Progress Council, Fast Signs, York County Bar Association, Philly Pretzel Company, Wolf's Bus Lines, Grand Falloons, PA Lottery, and by Downtown Inc.
Nelly Rodriguez, a walk-off two-run home run! It's right there, he's got it, and this game is over! The Revs with a record-setting comeback!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from People's Bank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to game number 79 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, the Revs look to bounce back. Game 2 of this 3-game series against, in the second half, unbeaten, the Gastonia Honey Hunters, 12-0 to start the half after last night's drubbing here. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Jake Ness. Welcome to a hot one here at People's Bank Park. Hot, sunny as the Revs host the Honey Hunters again tonight and looking to bounce back. And Jake, the good news is last night only counted for one loss, 19-5, but Gastonia certainly flexed its muscle. We haven't seen them since early May. Saw what they were all about, and now 12-0 to start the second half. Unbelievable. Revs trying to end that string here tonight.
Yeah, we saw basically in full form how they are so successful. They do a little bit of everything. They got great pitching from the start, and of course 4 home runs clubbed in the process as well, 19 runs overall, and Revs pitching also allowing a season high of 13 walks was not ideal, but they'll look to bounce back tonight with their veteran Tanabe on the mound.
Indeed. There were a couple of highlights last night. Revs jumped to an early lead. Malky Mesa providing our Shipley Energy power play of the game in the first inning.
And I thought their park was a really good hitter's park. They had a ton of football scores last year.
Here's a swing and a drive, high and deep in left center field. It is gonna go! Long home run for Melchizedek. Way back into the playground in deep left center. Home run number 7 of the year. Milkshakes courtesy of Melky, and the Revs jump to a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning tonight.
But the Honey Hunters would end up scoring in each of the next 5 innings. 4 straight multi-run innings. They built a huge lead. Revs did get another long ball from JC Encarnacion late in the night.
Bottom 7, 15-4 as JC swings and drills one to deep left. Gone over the far right tip of the nemesis and out by the light pole. JC Encarnacion, first pitch he sees tonight, and nails a line smash home run to left field against Zabaleta, who stays in relief. That'll make it a 15-5 game on Encarnacion's 8th this season. That was a screamer.
And it wasn't a bad night for the offense. Revs 5 runs on 10 hits. 6 of those were extra base hits, including those 2 home runs, but not a great night for the pitching, and they will look to bounce back tonight. Again, 19-5, the final last night. Tonight, it is Alex Sanabia making the start, 4-3 with a 4.18 ERA, and coming off a spectacular outing in Charleston last Thursday. Lefty Ian McKinney will go for Gastonia. He's 2-1 with a 4.35 ERA this season. Take a look at what's on tap on the pregame tonight, brought to you by Brewery Products and Yingling. And on the pregame tonight, part 1 of 2 with Revs utility man Jeffrey Perez. Just caught up with him a short time ago. We'll have part 1 of that interview on tonight's pregame. Mace will join us here momentarily as well. And first pitch tonight set for 6:30 here on a hot one in York on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's Midnight Madness. Game time 10 p.m. That's right, 10 p.m. with prizes throughout the night and a special shot glass giveaway at the stroke of midnight. Plus, some lucky fan could win $10,000. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by UPMC launched inside the ballpark. Sunday, a 2-hour all-you-can-eat Captain Bob's Crab Feast and game ticket for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
The Children's Aid Society of the Southern District of PA Church of the Brethren is proud to be the York Revolution homestand sponsor. Since 1913, the Children's Aid Society has been helping children and their families build stronger, healthier lives through compassionate and professional services. We provide creative art therapy, parent support groups in education, family advocacy, and crisis nursery services to children and their families in York, Adams, and Franklin counties. For more information, visit us at cassd.org. Help us hit a home run by keeping all children safe and feeling loved.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Welcome back. Pre-game tonight. Revs hosting the Honey Hunters. Jeffrey Perez, our pre-game guest. And Jeffrey, it's about time I've had you on here. It's great to have you on the program. And how have you enjoyed calling York your home here for the past couple of months?
I mean, I appreciate it. Every front office and coaching staff from York Revolution to bring me here. So I was have a good time with all my teammates and everybody in this team.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Melky had a big role in getting you here, right? You guys go way back?
Oh yeah, he was the one of the guys like tell me about this thing, and I was 100% sure like if I get it here, like we're gonna have him fun.
How long have you known him?
I've been known him from a couple of years, but I never have like a relationship together.
Yeah.
But now we have a good relationship.
I'm glad he helped bring you here, and we've seen you play infield and outfield. I know you've done that throughout your career. What did you learn first? Like, what did you grow up doing the most?
I mean, I already signed like a shortstop, and then later my career started moving to the outfield, and then I started playing second, short, outfield, and multiple positions.
How many gloves do you have in your bag?
I mean, I carry 2 gloves, outfield glove and infield glove.
Yeah. What's more, are they both comfortable to you now either way since you've played them so much now?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing that for a while, so I have to learning like how to control that. So I practice more infield because it's more difficult playing infield than outfield. So I like to be working in infield because you never know when you come in to the infield. You can be playing outfield couple games and then come to the infield, so you got to be ready to play that position.
Talking with Jeffrey Perez. So you are from Bani, Dominican Republic, and still live there, right?
Yeah, I still live in Bani, and I'm from Bani.
Tell us about back home. Like, is it a beach town? What's it like?
Yes, it's a lot of beach in my whole town. It's a small city, and a lot of ball players come from Bani.
Yeah. How did you, when you signed with the Marlins, how did you get noticed? Like, what was it like playing baseball in Bani growing up as a teenager?
I mean, I see a lot of guys playing baseball, so my enthusiasm is because I see a lot of cousins and a lot of family that I have playing baseball. One day I told my dad, hey, I want to be in that ballpark playing with my cousin and those guys too. So it started like that, and I made my dream come true as to be a ball player.
So playing on the sand lots in your hometown?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you learn to switch hit?
Oh, no, it's just a different thing. I started switch hitting at 24 years old. I was already signed with Miami Marlins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you made your big league debut in 2016, what was the story? Tell us about that first day that you got called up.
I mean, I thought that day I get called up to AAA. I wasn't AA, but I mean, like the night before I cannot say not a very good game. and called me to the office. I thought that they joking around with me at that point because they tell me, hey, you do something wrong last night. And I say, oh, yeah, I had a bad game. He said, it's not about game. It's something wrong about outside the field. And I say, did I do something wrong? Nah, I was come out to the ballpark straight to my apartment. I think I don't do nothing wrong. And I say, hey, I'm joking with you. Hey, you got called up to the big league, man. This are your mom. And I say, oh, wow, you're still joking with me? Oh, it's true. And I say, no, you get called up to the big league. Congratulations, man. I was so excited at that moment, man. My dream coming true. My family was happy. And everybody around me was happy, man.
Wow. What were a couple of your best moments or best memories, like first game, first hit? What stands out to you these years later?
I mean, my first base hit was a moment that I never forget, you know, and be around those guys like Marcelo Zuna, Stanton, Ichiro, guys that I see on TV, and then I was with those guys in there, so it was a very good moment, man.
Yeah. Like those are two of the all-time greats, and we saw Stan in the All-Star game last night, Ichiro doing what he did until... Didn't he he threw out a first pitch at like 93 miles an hour last year or something? What surprised you about those guys when you were around them?
I mean, the surprise for me is just the way they prepared to play this game. Mm-hmm. Even they've been for a while in that game and still doing great. So that was one thing that impressed me, the way they prepared every night to play this game.
Well, now Jeffrey, one of the veteran leaders on this Revs team. Part 2 of our interview probably Saturday night, and here's why. Tomorrow's an 11 a.m. game. Friday night, he will probably, I would have to assume, play in his first ever 10 p.m. game, you would imagine, along with everybody else. And the Phillies play at 7 that night, so we're going to carry that, hopefully the whole game, and then come on for the first pitch of the Revs. So I think Saturday night we'll have part 2 of that chat with Jeffrey, and when we do, we will shift to his experience in Tokyo at the Summer Games last year, in the Olympics with Team Dominican Republic. Right now, we're going to take a pregame break, and we'll hear from Mace on the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report, which is coming up next.
No matter what the sport is, defense matters. The same thing goes for COVID-19. Help protect yourself with a booster shot. Schedule an appointment as soon as you're eligible following completion of your primary series. Sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. Dashboard light problems? We can help. Our free Fix Finder service can read your check engine light, ABS light, and service indicator light, and give you possible solutions, verified by licensed technicians. You'll even get detailed results sent straight to your email so you have them when you need it most. It's the most complete free warning light report backed by technician-verified fixes. The free Fix Finder service, only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
More details at AutoZone.com.
At Wrangler, we know that life is all about taking the reins, no matter what's in front of you or which way the road turns, because life is one big glorious ride, and Wrangler jeans are made to handle every step of it. Wrangler.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Now here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace. Well, one to forget last night, and a really rough night for the pitching, and it was really everybody. Gastonia kind of got to all of your guys. Is there anything that you would point out coming away from that?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't tease so many hanging breaking balls in the bullpen. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But, I mean, we couldn't command anything. I mean, it's just weird that every guy we put in there. I mean, I thought Ventura threw the ball of everybody probably the best. You know, and then we're asking guys to do more than what they're used to also. We're giving them a bigger workload because, you know, when your starting pitching goes into the fourth inning, that's a lot of innings to cover for the rest of the night. And, then to top all that off, we were down 3 arms in the bullpen last night because, Duke had spot started on Sunday, so he was down yesterday. Green is still on the DL right now, and then Tucker, he got sick yesterday, so he had to go home. So, we were down 3 arms in the bullpen, and when you have a short start, you got a lot of innings to cover, and you're not going to use Jim Fuller, in that game, and of course I want to try to stay off of Howie too, and DeGus, who had thrown a lot going into yesterday. So, the young guys, that was their chance to step up and show what they could do.
Haven't seen these guys since the opening series at home. What do you make of their lineup, seeing the way they swung it last night?
Yeah, I'm not going to put everything into one night. I will say that, we walk 13 hitters. Of course, they lead the league in steals. So, when you walk 13 hitters and you have a team that had stolen 175 bases coming into yesterday, they're going to run. So they were 8 for 25 with runners in scoring position. So 13 walks, 8 for 25. We only struck out 4 guys. We made a couple costly errors that end up costing us some runs. We gave up 19 runs, but not like it's a big deal. 3 were unearned, but still 16 were earned. So, it was just a lousy night. We've done it to teams this year too. We beat Lexington 19-1 one day, and just sometimes these type of games pop up, and you just hope, that's our one for the rest of the year.
Yeah. One of the bright spots, and it was not a bad night for your offense, but Malky in the first inning, not only does he hit a home run, he hits it 435 feet to almost dead center, a little bit left of that. What does that tell you, that his legs are getting stronger again?
There's no doubt about that. You watch him every day running in the outfield. Today he was out here early running bases, and so I have no question that he's good to go. And just last night with the way the game was going, I wasn't going to leave him out there to stand all night. It didn't make any sense. So, and his replacement didn't do too bad either. JC comes in right away, first pitch home run. So, JC is somebody that we're gonna have to insert him in the lineup more often here and there, because he's proven he can hit. We saw that last year as well. He just, JC needs to work a little more on his defense. But other than that, we know he can swing the bat.
But was the power stroke one of the last thing you were looking for to return for Malky to be all the way back?
Not really. Because we see him in batting practice, and I know he can hit the ball out of the park, and I get it. It's batting practice. We're really not trying to trick guys. We're trying to move the ball around and make them hit it all around the field and do those kind of things. But if I would have not seen him really drive the ball in batting practice, I would have been concerned. So what he did last night, I was glad to see that, but I was not surprised.
Yeah. Well, tonight you've got Sanabia looking to be a little bit of a stopper here and even this series up. Dominant at Charleston in his last start. What did you think were the biggest keys for him in that one?
Really a lot of great command and ahead of the hitters. And last night, that's something that we were not. We were hardly ahead of any hitters. We were 1 ball, no strike, 2 balls, no strikes almost all night. And I don't care what kind of hitting team you are, when you're sitting there looking for a fastball, it makes it a little easier to hit it, to be honest. So, we got to get ahead of the hitters tonight, so Alex will have to do the same thing he did last week. And once he gets ahead, then you can use all that secondary stuff.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Revs will take the field here momentarily tonight as they look to even things up against Gastonia. Revs have dropped 3 of the first 4 on this homestand, which is certainly not ideal. They avoided the sweep Sunday against Staten Island with that walk-off win, but looking to rack up some wins at home, and they're going to have to with how much they will be at home here in the second half. Sanabria and John Nunez, the first two out as the Revs take the field here tonight. And we'll listen in as we get set for game time.
And when you hear the sound of the drum, we'll be saying, here we come.
Fans, at this time, please rise if you're able. Remove all headwear. Welcome Julia Sowers for the performance of our national anthem presented by AmeriChoice Federal Credit Union.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It was Julia Sowers with our national anthem tonight. Excellent Wednesday night crowd on a hot one here at Peoples Bank Park as the Revs look to even this series up. Here are the lineups tonight, brought to you by Flying Feet. For Gastonia, they will have Reese Hampton in left field leading things off. Jack Reinheimer, the shortstop, will hit second. Joseph Rosa at second base is batting third. Cleanup hitter is right fielder Zach Jarrett. Luis Castro plays first base tonight and hits fifth. Jake Skoll in center field is batting sixth. Raider Ascanio is the third baseman hitting seventh. Emmanuel Tapia, the designated hitter, bats eighth. And Stuart Levy will do the catching for Ian McKinney tonight, and Levy will bat ninth. Again, Hampton, Reinheimer, Rosa, Jarrett, Castro, Skoll, Ascanio, Tapia, and Levy for the Honey Hunters. For the Revs tonight, behind Alex Sanabria, they've got Troy Stokes Jr. leading it off in right. Elmer Reyes at shortstop will hit second. Melchizedek will bat third and play left field. Melky Mesa. Cleanup man is first baseman Nelly Rodriguez. Carlos Franco will bat fifth and play third base. Talbot Nash, the DH, is hitting sixth. Connor Lean in center field bats seventh. Jack Kenley at second base hitting eighth. And John Nunez does the catching tonight and hits ninth. Again, Stokes, Reyes, Mesa, Rodriguez, Franco, Nash, Lean, Kenley, and Nunez, with Sanabria making start number 13 tonight, 4-3, 4.18 ERA, gets him into the top 10. He's ninth in the league, 64 2/3 innings, 61 hits. The opponent's average of 245 is the seventh lowest. 30 walks, 47 Ks. That ratio has steadily improved since the beginning of the year. And makes his second start against Gastonia. Had a no decision, but pitched well during the opening home series back in early May. 6 innings, 3 runs in the one start that he made against them. Here at home, he's only made 3 starts. 2-0 with a 3.18 ERA. 9 starts on the road. Go figure. As Reese Hampton digs in, our Dasher Investment Services first pitch is swung on and flied foul away to the left. We are underway tonight at 6:33. Hampton, who celebrated a birthday yesterday, turned 26, and he homered. Pitch. It is in tight. It was his first home run since May 28th. 5th home run of the year. He's hitting .240. And then the guy on deck, Reinheimer, also celebrated a birthday last night and homered and hit his first since May. As Hampton swings, rips one off Nelly's glove. Kenley picks it up, and the throw to first. Sanabia was beaten to the bag by Hampton, who will have an infield hit to start the night. I ripped it, and Nelly trying to make a sprawling backhand play, and it deflected off his glove, and Kenley was there, but Hampton with his speed outraced Sanabia to get there. Leadoff man on. And the other thing about these two at the top, they are 1 and 2 in the league in steals. There is some uncanny stuff going on with these top two. Hampton's got 38. Reinheimer's got 29. Jack hitting .271, 8 home runs. Sanabia from the stretch, trying to control the running game tonight. He'll lob over to first. Reinheimer here in York in 4 games played, 9 for 18, 3 homers, 3 doubles, and he's driven in 8. Yesterday he turned 30. Sanabia long set and delivers. It is just low.
Yeah, if you remember, Reinheimer had the ever so rare inside the park home run. That was back on the Thursday game of the opening series.
How did he do that again?
I think it might have been a ball that got lodged in the right field corner.
Yes, yep. They said it stayed in play. Long set pitch. Runner goes, swinging a foul ball back up over the roof. Reinheimer's homer yesterday, his first since May 18th. Now, Jake, I have yet to, and I've been meaning to, this is on my to-do list, it's very important, to watch Stranger Things, is the synergy with the top two in the lineup. This is weird stuff. Like, is that an example of Stranger Things, or is that not really?
I mean, I haven't seen the show either, so you're asking the wrong guy, but there is something strange about her, I'll tell you that much.
Pitch to him, he swings and fouls it away, right field side.
That might be a new secret of roster construction. Just get guys with similar birthdays and get them back to back.
Number 1 and 2 in steals. Hey, Eric. Lovely view here tonight. Sanabia is set. He is holding it long. He fires and it misses down and away, doing everything he can to keep Hampton on his heels over at first.
And it's something that you really have to do, and I think a lot of the reason, not to discredit Gastonia, but I think a lot of the reason for their success is just, holding runners seems to be something that we don't see all too often in this league anymore. It really is becoming a trend all around baseball, I feel like.
Yeah. They've stolen 66 more than any other team. Another long set. And time is asked for. Revs in the home whites tonight. Gastonia is wearing black with gold numbers, letters, and trim.
All credit to them.
It's an interesting choice tonight, but they must be airy. Maybe they're a mesh. Sanabia the pitch, runner goes, it's outside. Nunez cranks the throw, short hop attempt for Kenley. It glanced off his glove, and Hampton is safe. His league leading 39th steal. Kenley attempting to pick it and put the tag on in one motion. He and Hampton, who know each other from the Tigers system, will chat. And the ball and the runner got there about the same time. I was worried that Hampton might get hit, maybe even in the face with how he slid, and I was worried that Kenley's glove hand might get slid into, but both are fine. Runner at second, no outs. Full count pitch is down and away. Slider, and Reinheimer walks. So the first two are on tonight. And the fine line to walk is to control the running game and not let it detract from your focus on the hitter.
And they're following a similar formula in these early innings of the game. If you remember last night, first 4 innings all started with a base hit and then a walk. That's how it's gone so far in the top of the first tonight.
Last night they moved up to number 2 in the league in runs, just in front of the Revs, who are now 3rd. Here's Joseph Rosa batting from the left. He takes a strike on the inner half. Scott Hart, the plate tonight. Buzz Albert at first, Marty Hassenfuss at 3rd. Rosa, who's number 2 in the league in hitting at 332, behind Southern Maryland's David Harris, who's in the 340s. Sanabi, a couple of looks back. 0-1 pitch. It is swung on, hit in the air, right center. Lean gallops over from center, backs up a bit, makes the grab. He'll fire into second as Hampton tags and advances to 3rd. Rosa retired for the first out. It'll be 1st and 3rd for Zach Jarrett. Lean's got the shades on out there tonight. It's a sunny blue sky night. Just a few white clouds out beyond left field. The board reads 95 degrees tonight. We do have a heat advisory until, I guess, 8 p.m. tomorrow is what the app said. The app is never wrong. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. We have a couple fans in the booth and a miniature AC that's pretty much worthless. First pitch to Jarrett. Runner goes from first. Nunez will cock the arm but hold it, and Reinheimer steals his 30th. So he becomes the league's 2nd to 30 behind his teammate who stands at 3rd. It's 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And the Honey Hunters up to their old tricks. Sanabia will go from the windup. Infield is back. Pitch to Jarrett is pulled at 3rd and past Franco's sliding attempt to his left. Base hit. Hampton in to score. Reinheimer to 3rd. Jarrett singles. RBI hit, and they're out to a 1-0 lead tonight. Drives in his 41st, and he's no slouch on the bases either. He's got 24 steals, which is tied for 5th in the league, so they might be running again here before too long. I think this is where we want him. Last night, the Revs scored first. Had to change it up. Gastonia scores first tonight. Here's Luis Castro. He's hitting .280 with 7 home runs, 29 knocked in. In the month of July, he's batting .436. Had a massive night last night. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. First pitch is a little bit high. Last night he doubled, homered, walked twice, hit by a pitch, retired only once. And he drove in a run on that. Fielder's choice. He drove in 4. Sanabia with the 1-0. That's in tight. Made him jump back. He does stand pretty close to home plate. Castro's hit .328 with runners in scoring position this year. Got his foot on the very back line of the box. Tight to the plate. Pitch to him. He swings and misses. Change up from Sanabia, and that had some sharp downward movement to it. He'd been working on the grip of that pitch. It's been effective for him. Thought it was really good last week in Charleston. Now set And the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to second. Kenley there. Flips to Elmer. The turn to first is just in time. And only one run scores. A double play to end the inning. That was clutch. 4-6-3. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 runner left. They hold them to 1 at the end of a half inning tonight. It's the Honey Hunters 1 and the Revs coming up.
Are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs come to bat, down 1-0, but a big double play to end that top half of the first inning. Lefty Ian McKinney makes the start for Gastonia tonight. They bumped him up. Riley Hovis will go tomorrow. McKinney in 6 outings, 4 starts, 2-1 with a 4.35 ERA. Very few hits. 20 2/3 innings, 11 hits. Opponents hitting 155. 3 home runs. He has walked more than he's given up hits. 13 walks, 13 strikeouts. And Troy Stokes Jr. will be the first to dig in. McKinney from the set position lifts the leg, fires home, misses high. Stokes hitting .265 with 8 home runs, 40 knocked in. On the 1-0, and it is across for a strike. Troy, who's 6th in the league in runs with 56. Franco's the leader with 63. Troy hitting .308 against lefties this year. Pitch to him, that's outside. Should be a good night to hit. It's hot, little breeze out to left. Very little breeze. Pitch, swing, and a pop-up foul, back out of play. McKinney, who's from Orlando, 27-year-old lefty. He'll be 28 at the end of the season, 5'11", 185. He's a 5th-round pick of the Cardinals in 2013 out of high school. He deals, and it's down and in. And Stokes, a good leadoff AB, works it full. McKinney, who's gotten to the AAA level, was actually with Seattle last year. Now sets and deals, and a swing and a fly ball, cracked deep but foul, fading foul down the right field side into the Bud Light bullpen balcony. He was a AAA earlier this year with Tacoma. McKinney was. Struggled though. 0-2 with a 10.07 this year. Last year, the ERA around 6 at the AAA level. He deals. And missed high, leadoff walk. Now Stokes works his way on to start the night. We mentioned those top two in the Gastonia order being numbers 1 and 2 in the league in steals. Troy is number 3 with 27. And here comes Elmer Reyes. Reyes 7th in the league in batting, 311. Number 2 in hits with 94. Had his league leading 29th double last night. And Stokes fakes going. First pitch is over for a strike. Elmer hitting 367 here at Peoples Bank Park. Now Stokes wanting to smooth out the dirt at that area where he took his lead. Reyes a 2-hit night with an RBI single and a double last night. And a move to first. Stokes turns and dives back. McKinney was great at Double-A last year in 6 starts. Had a .500 record at Triple-A. Again, struggled there to begin this year, and Seattle released him. Now deals and a changeup. Flutters a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Had gotten to Double-A with the Cardinals. In their system 2013 through 18. Delivers and a swing and a fly ball hit well right center. Jarrett chasing back from right. He'll run it down though. Died a little bit shy of the track, and Elmer maybe just got under it. A fly ball to fairly deep right field is tracked down for out number 1. One thing though, it looks like McKinney is leaving the ball up here early tonight. Well, 1 on, 1 out. Melky will dig in. Melky hitting 253, bombed his 7th home run last night, 44 RBIs. Nelly apparently can't get the bat weight off as McKinney misses high with it. There, he got it. 1 ball, no strikes. Melky 65 home runs in his Revs career. Last night, number 65. The next will tie Andres Perez for number 2 on the all-time list as McKinney snaps a throw over. Gastonia 1-0 lead here in the first inning tonight. Lefty set at the belt, stares at first, delivers home, and a curveball grounded softly to short. Reinheimer flips to second, turn to first, will get him. Got him by a stride at first, and a double play ends both halves of the first inning tonight. 6-4-3. Reinheimer to Rosa and on to first on Gastonia's side. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the second. It's 1-0 Honey Hunters.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. And if the ball on your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the second inning, it's a 1-0 Gastonia lead. Both pitchers with inning-ending double play balls. Jake Skoll will lead it off against Sanabia here in the second. First pitch is on the outside. It's a called strike to the lefty. Skoll homered last night. Honey Hunters hit 4 as a team, and he hit his 13th, tied for 6th in the league. He's batting .230 overall. Pitch. Swings and foul tips one, bouncing behind home plate.
Yeah, after that first pitch he took, thought it was a little bit outside. He motioned to the dugout that it was going to be a wide corner tonight. So we'll see how that plays out throughout the night.
I'm sure Scott Hart loved that. Nunez sets up in. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Got him up high. A fastball upstairs, and Skoll climbs the ladder. First strikeout for Sanabia tonight. One away. Last Wednesday night in Charleston, I think I said Thursday earlier, last Wednesday night, game 2 of the doubleheader, a 5-1 win for Sanabia, combined on a 2-hitter, went 6 innings, 1 run. Walked none, struck out 4. He was brilliant. And only 69 pitches in 6 innings. Well rested coming in tonight. Here's Ascanio, and he takes a changeup strike. Ascanio hitting at .251 with 3 home runs, 29 knocked in. The wind and the pitch. Another changeup and another strike called. Pitch. He quick stepped him and missed high with it. 1-2. And Ascanio looking out at him, nodding his head like, okay. It's funny, Sanabia gets the same reaction almost all the time, and now
some are a little angrier than others, but
I don't think he cares. Now he takes a moment to make the hitter wait. Fires. Breaking ball, dives away. 2-2.
And he'll attack you with a bunch of different timing from the windup. Sometimes he'll hold it there for a few seconds, show off his balance a little bit, and other times you'll get that slide step.
Winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. High fastball at 90. Back-to-back Ks to start the second tonight. Sanabia is a very intense competitor. The first inning, the run that scored, it started with that infield hit, and I'm not sure, but I detected he was disgusted with himself for not getting to the bag ahead of Hampton. Here's Emmanuel Tapia. He swings and fouls the first one back.
It's always going to be hard to beat Reese Hampton in a foot race, regardless of how quickly you can pounce off the mound.
Indeed. They set up hard in. The pitch to Tapia, swing and a miss. Kind of left it over the plate, but got the good result anyway. He's DHing tonight, hitting at .250 with 7 homers, 38 batted in. Drove in a pair last night without a hit. The wind, the pitch, and a breaking ball, strike 3 called. Sanabia broke it off, locked him up, ran right over the inside corner. He strikes out the side in order in the second inning. Now we'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2 as Sanabia looks to find his groove. It's still a 1-0 Gastonia lead.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity. that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
This is Austin Nicely. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Still 1-0 Gastonia. Alex Sanabia, though, he did not come far away from immaculation.
Is that a word?
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
They go what you meant.
Nelly leads off. First pitch is a called strike. He had an 11-pitch inning, striking out the side. Most nights, I'm just glad I don't cuss.
Yeah. At least into the mic.
That's right. Make up words. There's a pitch that misses high. 1-1 on Nelly, who's hitting .236, 11 home runs. Has hit safely in 5 straight. Now all of a sudden the outfield walking to the opposite side as McKinney misses low. Every team plays the defensive alignments just a little bit differently. Actually shading him the other way. 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. They did the same with Nash last night. See what they do with Franco, who's on deck. Nelly 11 home runs, 40 batted in. It's the wind and the pitch, and it is just inside. Nelly's 6th in the league in on base. The man on deck, Franco's 3rd. Pitch to him, breaking ball, and it hooks inside. A 3-2 hook. McKinney missed with it, and the leadoff man is on Nelly's league-leading 68th walk of the year. 13 ahead of this guy, Carlos Franco. Franco entering play tonight, hitting .307, 9th in the league. Number 2 in homers with 25, 4 behind Hawkins. Number 1 in RBIs with 82, 9 ahead of the next closest. Now they play him slightly to pull in the outfield. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Leads the league in extra base hits, runs scored. He's beginning to approach 200 RBIs in a York uniform. Pitch, it is in on him. He tried to stop, started the turn. They appeal out by second base, and Marty Hassenfuss said that he held back, which I think is going to draw some commentary from the Gastonia dugout, but Franco just shaking his head, no, I didn't go. Oh, Goose arguing that Franco foul-tipped it. Time asked for as Goose is requesting Scott Hart ask for help on that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to even entertain the idea.
McKinney with the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, left center field. Got under it. Left fielder Hampton coming over and in. And he'll call and make the grab for out number 1. Franco retired. And here comes Talvin Nash. Fox 43 was out to interview him today, and he's going to be featured Sunday night. And their Sports Frenzy feature program. Get the long form edition of that interview. Andrew Callista was out today. Talked with Talvin. Mace. First pitch is over for a strike. Nash DHing first 2 games back. He's 2 for 5 with a home run, which came in his first at bat on Sunday. Revs down 1-0 here in the second. Here's the pitch. It is on the outside corner. That's a strike. Now tonight they're playing him almost straight up, just a very slight pull from Skull and deep center field. Talvin, 95 home runs in his Revs career, the all-time leader. Pitch, it is just inside. He's got 95, Andres Perez 66, Malky third with 65. McKinney ready from the belt. And to the plate, it is swung on. Oh, yanked foul past Polo at third. That is life flash. Did that get a piece of him, or did he totally avoid it?
It looked like he may have avoided it.
Talvin, who talks glowingly about Polo and the individual routine that they've got, special drills for him. He almost took him out. Cannot have that. Here's the stretch. 1-2, and a swing and a line drive to center field. Skull in, and he'll run it down. Might have knuckled a little bit, stayed up for him. Skull, who was playing deep, scoots in and makes the grab. McKinney, after 6 years in the Cardinals system, joined Sioux City of the American Association for part of the 2018 season, pitched well there, and then that's how he landed his contract with Seattle the following year. He was with them in 2019, 20, 21, and the beginning of this year. Here's Lean, who looks at one low and in the dirt. Revs down 1-0 here in the second. They've had a leadoff walk in each of the first 2 innings, but still looking for their first hit to pair with those. Lean batting .277, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs. Pitch, he takes. It's a called strike on the outer reach. Lean has hit safely in 4 straight. .1-1, breaking ball, pulled foul on the ground. McKinney has put up some great minor league numbers. 2019, he was the California League Pitcher of the Year. Last year in May, he was the Texas League Pitcher of the Month before being promoted from AA Arkansas to AAA Tacoma. Now the pitch to Lean, a check on a breaking ball. Scott Hart at the plate said he went too far, and he's rung up. First strikeout of the night for McKinney, who works past the leadoff walk. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the third. Still 1-0 Gastonia.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
This is Jim Fuller. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the third inning tonight, 1-0. Gastonia leads. Sanabia coming off, fanning the side. Last inning, Stuart Levy leads off and swings and misses. First pitch breaking ball. 9-1-2 batting. Levy shares catching duties with Alex Holderbach. He's hitting .234, 4 home runs. The 0-1, and he swings, shoots one the other way. Leadoff base hit to right. Inside outs it. Honey Hunters have their third hit. I think the interesting thing about both of their catchers, they can both play other positions as well, but haven't really had to do that. Pretty deep bench these days. Here's Reese Hampton, who started the game with an infield hit, stole second, and scored in the first. They got the catcher on base this time. Levy has not been a stolen base threat. Nelly holds him. Franco creeps in from third. Pitch to Hampton is a little high. Revs 4-8 here in the second half, 35-43 overall. Not the start they wanted, but Long Island behind them at 3-9 still. Pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. And Gastonia, who after an opening night loss, had a 10-game first half winning streak to go to 10-1. And they've begun the second half 12-0. They are 56-21. 1-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball to right, off the end of the bat. Stokes will walk in and wait, and makes the grab for out number 1. After the win last night, Gastonia now on pace for 96 wins, which would break Sugarland's record of 95 in 2013, and that was a 140-game season. This year is 132. Honey Hunters have surpassed last year's inaugural season win total. They went 54-66. Here's Reinheimer, who walked and stole a base in the first. Pitch to him, fastball, just missed. Sanabia wanted that. And Nunez, walking in front of the plate before throwing it back, would suggest that he thought it was there as well. Mace, an unimpressed look toward home plate. Now the 1-0. And Diddy appeal to first, no swing the call. A check on a changeup that was a little low. Now the one thing about close pitches that you don't get tonight, every pitch is important tonight because it's hot. Board said 95 at the start. I think it was actually 92 in reality. Pitch is down and away, 3-0. But I don't know, for some reason today it feels even hotter than that. It's just a thick air today.
It's going to be very, very hot tomorrow as well.
Now the 3-0, and that's right there for a strike.
So if you are going to come out tomorrow morning, I hope you can hydrate properly.
Yes, we do encourage that. I don't know, maybe we should start a game at 10 p.m.
Ooh.
After the heat.
Hey, at least that'll be cooler.
There's a fastball. That's a called strike. 3-2. Sanabia comes all the way back. It's almost here, man. Thought the day would never come.
I know.
Sanabia ready. Here's the payoff. Runner goes from first. Oh, a swing and a ground ball poked through the open hole. And Levy on his way to third. Reinheimer, a perfect hit and run on 3-2. Kenley went over to cover, and he just reached out and served it into right. It's first and third with one out.
And those are just one of those ones where if you know you're playing well, the breaks will fall your way. And that's a perfect example of it right there. Sanabia made a good pitch, and Reinheimer just really a defensive swing, throwing the hands out there, but no one was on that right side of the infield.
And now with Reinheimer on first, likely to run at some point. Joseph Rosa, the batter, left-hand hitter. There goes the runner. Pitches inside, and Nunez will cock the arm but hold it. Reinheimer goes in head first, his second steal tonight, 31st this year. So now Sanabia will be faced with trying to grind his way through another inning, second and third with one out. Rosa, who flied to center in the first. Number 6 in the league in RBIs this year with 60. And Sanabia will go wind up. 1-0. And a ground ball to second. Infield halfway in. Kenley throwing home, but it's late on one hop. And Levy slides in hard and scores. 2-0. Infield was halfway, and Levy went on contact anyway. Kenley trying to hurry it home, pulled it a little bit, and on one hop, Nunez attempting to receive and tag, couldn't hang on anyway, and looked like Levy would have been safe anyway. So it's 2-0, and it's again first and third. Reinheimer advances to third base on it. And I believe fielder's choice, RBI, no error. Now here's Jarrett, RBI single in the first. Sanabia with the pitch. It's down and away, a change. Rosa over at first. He's got 8 steals, has been thrown out 8 times. That's way outside. It nicked off Nunez mid. He'll recover quickly. Jarrett, who's been hot, he's hitting 289, but since June 1st, up over 350. 3 for 4 last night, on base 4 times. Drove in 2 and scored 3. 2-0. Swinging a drive, hit deep to right. Stokes is back, over his head. It is off the wall, padding and in play. Reinheimer scores. Rosa held at third. And Jarrett into second with an RBI double, makes it 3-0. Sanabia is having some words with Scott Hart at the plate after covering the plate. He's frustrated. I think when that ball left the bat, Sanabia thought it was gone. He didn't even turn to look. It did stay in the park just in front of Cannonball. And Rosa, I don't know if he's upset with himself for not scoring from first on that. It looked like Jarrett kind of looked over like, how did he not score on that? But body language can be an optical illusion, so who knows? Infield in, second and third. Here's Luis Castro, who takes down low. Now a 3-0 Gastonia advantage. Sanabia will go full windup. And again, the entire infield in. The pitch. Swinging a bouncer toward the middle. Kenley attempting to backhand. Elmer grabs it, throws to third, and Jarrett runs into an out, but a run scores. 4-0. It's another fielder's choice. Castro with RBI number 30. And Kenley on an in-between hop attempted to backhand it, and I don't think was able to touch it at all. And he might have had his vision blocked a little bit as it came over the mound. But Reyes, who went behind him to back up, he did glove it cleanly. And with it hit slowly, kind of looked at first, maybe didn't have a play there, and heads up through to third with Jarrett. I guess Jarrett figured it was going through into center, and he ran into the out at third base. And now here is Jake Skull, who takes inside. So Rosa scores, Jarrett out 6-5. Castro on an RBI fielder's choice with 2 outs. 4-0 the lead with 3 runs across this inning. 1-0 to Skull. It is on the outside corner for a strike. Struck out his first time tonight. Sanabia ready, fires, and it is right there for a strike, 1-2. It's like Rosa in the dugout still talking about the play by Cannonball and why he didn't score. A little animated. Now the pitch, it's down and in, gets through Nunez. And Castro will advance to second on that. It's a wild pitch. Sanabia ready. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Went off speed and gets Skull waving at it. As that broke in under his hand, strikes him out for the second time. But Gastonia scores 3 in the inning, 3 hits. They leave 1 runner. They've built a 4-0 lead tonight at the end of 2.5.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
My feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
For 4-0 Gastonia. We head to the bottom of the third inning. The Revs look to answer back. Jack Kenley to lead things off. Kenley's hit safely in 6 straight, 9 for 21. First pitch, left on left, it's a strike. And here of late, he has worn out left-hand pitchers. Now hitting 265 against lefties. He was 4 for 5 at one point recently, as McKinney paints the outside, gets a called strike on a cutter. Jack overall up to 279. Nunez and Stokes to follow. The wind, the pitch, it's down and away. Revs still looking for their first hit. Honey Hunters now with 5. On the 1-2, breaking ball, swing and a miss. A curveball from the lefty. It's his second strikeout. Revs looking to tee off tonight. You can too at Royal Manchester Golf Links. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at royalmanchestergolflinks.com. Here's Nunez, who's hitting 242. Here at home, though, 367. On the switch hitter from this side of the plate, 6 for 18. 333. First pitch, it is a cutter on the inside corner for a strike. McKinney delivers, and a ground ball to shortstop. Reinheimer to his right, gets square to it. Long throw to first is in time for out number 2. McKinney in 2019, the California League Pitcher of the Year with the Modesto Nuts. He was 12-5 with a 2.84 ERA. And last year, when he started the year as the May Pitcher of the Month in the Texas League with the Arkansas Travelers, 3-0 with a 2.18 before the Mariners bumped him to AAA. Pitch to Stokes, that's a breaking ball strike. In his pro career, McKinney 53-34 with a 358. Excellent career numbers. Fires, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Has a 4-0 lead early tonight. Honey Hunters 19 runs last night, 1 shy of their franchise record set last year. Pitch to Stokes, breaking ball, grounded up the middle, and a base hit, the first of the night. 0-2, and McKinney hung a curve this time. Stokes right on top of it, pounds it up the middle and into left center, a 2-out single. McKinney slapping at the ball, coming back toward him, frustrated with himself. Here's Elmer Reyes, who flied out to deep right in the first inning. First offering, it is across for a strike. Fastball at 86. McKinney will not light up the radar gun. Crafty lefty. On the 0-1, swinging a foul back off the netting. Went a season-high 6 1/3 in his last start. If you're wondering how stretched out he is, it's only made 4 starts coming in, but into the 7th last time, gave up 3 in a win against Lexington. Now move to first, Stokes will step back. Lefty set. 0-2, and is swinging a chopper down to third. Coming up is Ascanio. He gloves it, fires it across to first, and the side is retired. Revs with their first hit of the night on Stokes' 2-out single, but McKinney sets down the next hitter. And we'll head to the 4th. Jake with the play-by-play. Revs trailing 4-0.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, healthcare, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Ready to get the top of the 4th underway, and before we do so, Megan Mace are out on the mound looking at Sanabia. He was taking his time, long waits in between pitches. And he was warming up in between innings, and not sure exactly what was tweaked. I didn't see every warm-up, but I did see a couple guys rush to the bullpen. So they're going to have to check on him. If you're just joining us, it's 4-0 Gastonia, top of the 4th inning. They scored in the first on a Zach Jarrett RBI single, and then 3 last inning. Fielder's choice, double, and another fielder's choice. So 4 runs on 5 hits for them, no runs on 1 hit for York. And again, Sanabia being checked on so far in this game, over 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts on 51 pitches. And now he is going to go back to the mound and try to throw a few pitches, see how he feels. And Megan Mace out there with him. So we'll wait and see if he can stay in the game. Nonetheless, I think they are going to get someone loose just in case. And now another discussion after those pitches were thrown. I believe he's going to stay in the game. Scott Hart retreats back to behind the plate, and we're ready to get the fourth inning underway. Bottom third of the order, Ascanio, Tapia, and Stuart Levy, the catcher. 7, 8, and 9. Ascanio, a strikeout victim, back in the second inning. That was the inning Sanabia struck out the side on just 11 pitches. First one from Sanabia here, swung on and fouled back. Now they'll keep a close eye on almost every pitch he throws the rest of the night. I believe it was Brett DeGus who got up to potentially throw. Kicks and delivers here, the 0-1. Breaking ball, check swing, and yes, he did, says first base umpire Buzz Albert. And that did not draw too much favoritism from the Gastonia dugout. Ascanio threw up his hands in disgust at the call. But Sanabia ahead 0-2. Looking to strike out Ascanio for the second time. Gets the pitch he likes into the windup. And a breaking ball. Tried to drop it in, but it just misses. A little bit inside. Ascanio came in a .251 hitter, 3 homers, 29 driven in. Another 1-2 they set up away. Breaking ball, grounded third base side, but foul. Sanabia pitched in the opening series here against Gastonia. That was back on May 4th, the game the Revs won in extra innings. 1-2 here, and again, Ascanio fouls it off, this time to the right side. And that one in the no decision, 6 innings, 3 earned on 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And left the game where the Revs were trailing 3-0, but of course coming back and winning on the Josue Herrera single in the 10th. Another 1-2 popped up behind the plate and foul again. Foul ball brought to you by Window World. And working a strong at bat here, awaiting pitch number 7. Again, Tapia on deck. Another 1-2. This one's in the air. Shallow right. Kenley backpedaling from second, and he will put it away. In shallow right, just in front of Stokes, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Emmanuel Tapia. He was also a strikeout victim, went down looking to end the second. Tapia, a switch hitter that's hitting left. First pitch from Sanabia, taken on the outside corner for a called strike. 266 overall against right-handed hitters. 7 home runs. The pitch, and it swung on and missed out in front of a changeup that time, down in the dirt. And it's 0-2. Again on deck is the catcher, Stuart Levy, who's singled so far tonight. Long leg lift, and the 0-2 on the ground, right side. Kenley to his left, throws on the run in time. Had to reach out for it, set his feet, and get it over to Nelly. He's been active this inning, and there's quickly 2 away here in the 4th. Stuart Levy now singled and scored. He led off the third inning. They play him straight away. First one from Sanabia is taking a fastball at the knees for a strike. Levy has reached as high as AAA Norfolk with the Orioles organization. 0-1, and he rips it left side and through for a base hit into the corner. Melky will play it along the wall. Levy heading to second, and he will be in there standing as Melky Mesa fires it into short. A 2-out double for the catcher, Stuart Levy, his second hit of the night, and they turn it around to the top of the order. And Reese Hampton. Hampton tonight, a single and a fly out, also stole a base. Had a big night last night as well with the 3-run homer. Has a chance to keep the inning going for his teammate Jack Reinheimer, who's on deck. First one from Sanabia, swung on and missed. A good fastball in her third. Hampton singled, stole second base, and then scored on the Zach Jarrett single in the first. 4-0 Gastonia here in the fourth. This one's another fastball, outer third that time, swung on and missed. But Sanabia is ahead. There is no throwing, we should mention, in the Revs bullpen after the potential scare at the start of the inning. 65 pitches for Alex Sanabia. Looks back at second to the plate, and this one's driven out to right field. Stokes back on it. He looks up, and for the second straight night, Reese Hampton has gone deep to the 10th in right field. His 6th of the year, a 2-run blast. And Gastonia propels ahead to 6-0. So Jack Reinheimer digs in now with the bases empty. Sanabia working quickly. First pitch, that one's driven out to left. Melky gives it a look, and that one is gone. Over the nemesis for the second straight night. Jack Reinheimer goes back-to-back with Hampton. And it is 7-0 Gastonia. For Reinheimer, his 9th of the season and his second hit tonight. On base all 3 times, and here's Joseph Rosa, who knocked in a 61st run of the season back in the third inning, and he's out in front of a changeup on the first pitch, 0-1. Sanabia got the first 2 outs relatively quickly, a pop-up, a ground out, but then the double and now back-to-back homers. Breaking ball here misses down to Rosa, even at 1. The measurables on those home runs for Hampton, 362 feet, 100 off the bat. Reinheimer, 315 and 92 off the bat. Pitch here, fastball up and away. And both of them, the home runs in back-to-back nights in the same spot. Hampton to the 10th and right, and Reinheimer over the nemesis. 2-1 pitch to Rosa. He swings and drives. And looking up is Stokes, back-to-back-to-back. Rosa's 13th of the year. And the Honey Hunters, who hit 4 as a team last night, have hit 3 here in the 4th inning. and it is 8-0. Oh, when you're hot, you're hot. And that is what the Honey Hunters are right now. 8-0 now. Here's Zach Jarrett. Breaking ball swung on and missed. That's just the fourth time in history that opponents have gone back to back to back against York. Last done in 2021. 0-1 to Jarrett. Swung on and missed again. Another breaking ball. Last year, it was Ladarius Clark, Kelly Dugan, what a surprise, and Blake Alleman. The 0-2, and just got a piece of it to stay alive. The Revs, as a team, have never gone back to back to back. It's quite the rare feat across all of baseball. Another 0-2 to Jarrett, breaking ball, and he will just nub it foul. Stay alive, out of play to the right side. And Jarrett, with his first inning single, extended a hit streak to 15 games. And an on-base streak to 22, which is the longest active in the league. Another 0-2 here, and it misses up high. Gastonia as a team is also homered in 9 straight games. That's the longest active in the league, and they've hit 7 over these past 2 nights combined. And we're only in the top of the 4th here tonight. 1-2, breaking ball popped up. Shallow right. Kenley now drifting towards center, and he will make the catch to finally end the inning. But Gastonia puts up 4 runs. They do it on 4 hits, including 3 long balls. Back to back to back, Hampton, Reinheimer, and Rosa. York will come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing at 8-0.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m., Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in and visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
You walk into the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Health and Wellness Center in York, you walk toward wellness. The center, now open at the Apple Hill Medical Center, connects you to savings on healthcare services and prescriptions. It connects you to fitness classes, wellness events, biometric screenings, and more. And it connects you to people who can answer your questions about health insurance. So come find the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Center in York, and come find your healthy place. Capital Blue Cross is an independent licensee of Blue Cross Blue Shield Association and a proud sponsor of York Revolution Baseball.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's Midnight Madness. Game time 10 p.m. That's right, 10 p.m. with prizes throughout the night and a special shot glass giveaway at the stroke of midnight. Plus, some lucky fan could win $10,000. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by UPMC launched inside the ballpark. Sunday, a 2-hour all-you-can-eat Captain Bob's Crab Feast and game ticket for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Well, the Reds offense will have a lot of work to do as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. Melky Mesa digs in. First pitch, a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ian McKinney, the lefty, still out there. 8-0 Honey Hunters after a 4-run, 3-homer top half of the inning. Pitch to Melky here, half swing, but he went around, says home plate umpire Scott Hart. A high changeup, and McKinney is ahead 0-2. He's only at 44 pitches as he starts the fourth inning. 0-2 here, and he spikes a fastball blocked by Levy. And McKinney, it's not a really high effort delivery. It's a soft leg lift and then sort of a quick snap of the arm. So far tonight, just 2 walks and 1 hit allowed through 3 innings. 1-2 to Melky, and tried for off speed but missed high. Melky Mesa grounded into the double play that ended the first inning. And Brett DeGus will loosen in between innings for the Revs. 2-2 to Melky, and it misses high. Fastball that time, 88. And he works the count full. Kicks and deals, payoff, swung on and missed. Went up with the fastball, and Mesa swings through it. Strikeout number 3 for Ian McKinney. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. And again, we mentioned that last inning, the first time the Revs, their 4th time overall, the Revs have been taken back to back to back, first since last year. And before that, it hadn't happened for 10 years. Last one in 2011. Breaking ball here to Nelly, drops outside. He walked his first time up, league leading number 68. He waits here, and it's up and in, and the familiar sight of Nelly falling to his back on a fastball. It returns, but he's ahead 2-0. They play him a bit to pull in the infield. A lot of room on the first base line. The 2-0, and he takes a big hack and fouls it right back. He just missed it. 2 balls and a strike. Franco on deck. So Revs looking to cut into this deficit. 2-1 to Nelly, and up and in again. Not quite as tight, but it's 3-1. A big hitter's count for the Revs cleanup hitter. And the Revs in danger for the 2nd straight night of having to throw a very bullpen-centric game. 3-1, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And the count is going to draw full. Nelly against lefties this year hits .254, and just 2 of his 11 home runs have come against the left-handers. Payoff from McKinney, and a check swing. He did not go. He walks for the 2nd time tonight and the 69th time this year. He's aboard with 1 away for his partner in crime, Carlos Franco, who flew out to left field his first time up. We mentioned Franco nearing the 200 RBI mark in a Revs uniform. He's at 193 after his RBI walk last night. 6 away from tying James Shanks for 6th most in team history. He is also at 51 home runs, which is tied for 5th all-time in team history with Isaias Tejeda. Breaking ball to him here, misses down and away on the first pitch. It's been a season of history for Carlos Franco. A play him a bit to pull here, even with the runner on, and he takes a big swing at a high fastball and comes up empty, 1-1. Eight runs on 9 hits for Gastonia, no runs on 1 hit for the Revs. They've worked 3 walks, 2 of them Nelly Rodriguez, who's on first. 1-1 to Franco, and he takes off the plate away on a fastball, 2-1. Kelvin Nash awaits on deck. Revs have the thumpers of the order up here in the 4th inning. And we'd like to try to cut into this lead before it potentially gets too far out of hand. A set at the belt, the 2-1, and he watches low. Change up that time from McKinney. And another hitter's count for Franco. He's hit the left-handers well this year, 266 with 7 of his home runs. (3-1), and he swings and fouls it back, drawing the count full. Payoff on its way from McKinney. Here it comes, and he watches a called strike 3. He had started towards first base, but he's rung up by Scott Hart. 4th strikeout of the night for McKinney, and there's 2 away. And 2 away for Telvin Nash. A set and the delivery, breaking ball, and it doesn't bend. It misses up and away. Tried a curveball that time. Nash 2 for 6 so far in his brief Revs return. The 1-0, and it misses high again. 2 balls and no strikes. Connor Lean on deck. That's who Nash is trying to extend the inning for. The pitch to him here, and he swings and hits it way up on the infield foul ground. Castro over, makes the catch in foul territory, and ends the inning. The Revs get the lead, the 1-out walk, but he's left stranded. And we will go to the top of the 5th inning with Gastonia still ahead, 8-0.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU. We're better than a bank 'cause we work for you. We're First Capital FGU.
Dreaming of a tropical vacation, a mountainside retreat, or a cross-country road trip? Well, don't just dream about it, do it! Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, VP of Marketing and Business Development for First Capital Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can borrow from $500 to $7,500 at a rate as low as 4.99% for up to 24 months. Let us help you finance your dream vacation. Talk to a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first, federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FGU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Top of the fifth from Peoples Bank Park. 8-0, Honey Hunters lead it. And the day is done for right-hander Alex Sanabia. 4 innings, 9 hits, 8 earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. 77 pitches, 54 strikes. But a tough 4th inning sealed the fate. Now it'll be up to the bullpen to try to keep this where it is, and it starts with the right-hander Brett DeGus. This will be appearance number 12 in a Revs uniform for DeGus, working on 7 straight scoreless outings. And the first one to Luis Castro is hit on the ground to third. Might have broken the bat there, and Franco can't come up with it. It'll be an E5 on Franco, who just came up trying to throw across and didn't have the baseball. So Castro aboard to start the 5th inning, and that'll bring up Jake Skoll, the center fielder, who struck out twice. And for DeGus, it was a 1-2-3 inning back on July 16th on Saturday. Pitch here to Skoll is at the knees for a called strike. 5th-year pro Brett DeGus, in the big leagues last year as a Rule 5 selection. Now a pickoff attempt, throw over, and back in with a head-first dive is Castro. Facing Skoll, who's 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, and it's on the ground, right side. Kenley with a sliding stop. He goes to second for 1. The turn won't be in time. But Jack Kenley showing off the range and cutting down the lead runner. Skoll is aboard. A great play by Kenley for the first out. Gus made the most of his time in the bigs last year. Through 50 innings. Struck out 41. Split time last year between the Rangers and then Arizona. First one here misses down to Ascanio. Raider Ascanio, a strikeout and a pop out. For DeGus so far, 3.65 ERA, 12 Ks, just 1 walk. And he misses down here, 2-0. Open stands from the right side for Ascanio, the pitch, and goes with off speed that time outside, and Ascanio chases it. Cutter from Brett DeGus at 91. 2 balls and a strike to the Honey Hunters' third baseman. Another check over on Skoll, but he's back in standing. In 2019, DeGus also pitched in the Arizona Fall League and was an all-star there. The pitch, and this one's lined to center field. Lean has a read on it, backpedaling, and he'll make the catch. Skoll was about halfway, and he'll retreat. But a fly out for the second of the inning. I'll bring up the 8-hole hitter, Emmanuel Tapia. Tapia, a strikeout and a ground out. First one from DeGus, and it's a fastball that just misses down and in. Still plenty of opportunity for DeGus in his career, just 24 years old. Pitch here to Tapia, misses away. He's behind 2-0. Also in 2019 in the Midwest League, was an all-star midseason. It's behind 2-0 to Tapia here. The pitch misses low, 3-0. And like most Rule 5 picks, before he had made it to the majors, he had only reached high A in the Dodgers system. Being a 33rd round pick in 2017. The 3-0 here. Tapia thought about chasing, the takes outside. So a 4-pitch walk extends the inning for the 9-hole hitter Stuart Levy. Stuart Levy made that big 4th inning possible. He kept the inning alive with a 2-out double. Eventually scored on Hampton's homer. Now we all know what happened after that. First and second, and it misses down and away. DeGus visibly frustrated with himself here. Levy a single, a double, and 2 runs scored. Twelve pitches this inning for DeGus. Pitch and swung on and missed. A good fastball at 94 that time, and Levy well behind on it. Trying to keep his scoreless streak alive. Skoll off of second, Tapia off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 to Levy, and he swings and misses. That time a cutter at 89 from DeGus. He's ahead 1-2. Trying to hold the Honey Hunters scoreless in the top of the 5th. It's 8-0 Gastonia. And the 1-2 to Levy. Breaking ball bounces, blocked by Nunez. And Levy stays alive, evens the count at 2. Skoll reached on a fielder's choice, and then Tapia walked. 2-2 pitch. And it's right there, froze Levy. 85 that time from DeGus. And the strikeout ends the inning. No runs on no hits, just the error, and they strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Honey Hunters 8, York nothing.
Planting a tree? Putting in a fence? Whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Revs trailing big again tonight. It's 8-0. Honey Hunters leading it. They're looking to start their second half with 13 straight wins. For the Revs, it'll be the bottom third of the order. Lean, Kenley, and Nunez against Ian McKinney. So far, it's just walked 3 and given up 1 hit. First one to Lean, and he grounds it foul to the left side. No balls and a strike. McKinney 63 pitches for 37 strikes. 4 strikeouts as well. Lean struck out his first time up, 0-1 here, and a big swing and a miss at a fastball, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, check swing, appeal down to first. Buzz Albert said he held. Pitch was up and away. They play him slightly to pull in the infield. The 1-2, and he takes inside. Tomorrow is camp day here at Peoples Bank Park. Game will be underway at 11, and we'll be with you around 10:55, right after hour 2 of Dan Patrick. 2-2 to Lean. Breaking ball, grounded short. Reinheimer on the backhand, fires across, and can't get the pick. Castro tried to scoop it. It'll be a throwing error on Reinheimer. And Lean is aboard to start the inning. Jack Kenley digs in. He struck out his first time up. Left on left matchup, and I'm not sure if you heard this. We play at 10 o'clock on Friday night. I'll join you when we can, as we'll have the Phillies before that. But at 10 o'clock, we will be with you as the Revs welcome who else but the Lancaster Barnstormers for Midnight Madness. Madness being the key word. Lean off of first. He reached on the error. Pitch to Kenley, and he fouls it back to the screen, 1-1. Gastonia is in at third, playing the bunt. Castro holding at first. And on deck, John Nunez for York. Kenley calls time as he gets his feet set in the box for the 1-1 from McKinney, who's set. And the pitch is fouled back again, 1-2. Kenley looking to extend his 6-game hit streak. Over his last 10 games, it's been hot, hitting .371 as a whole. And he takes off the plate away here, a tight fastball, but misses, 2-2. Last 5 games, hitting .444. Really found his stride as of late. They play him to pull in the infield as Gastonia moves back at third now. The pitch, and they tried him with the breaking ball, but misses down and away. Levy able to block it. No action in the pen for the Revs, so Brett DeGuss, who threw 16 pitches last inning, will be out for a second inning of work in the 6th. Bottom of the 5th, no outs for the Revs. They trail at 8-0. Lean off first, Kenley the batter, the payoff pitch, and it's a called strike 3, outside corner. Scott Hart rings him up. Kenley, much like Franco last inning, had started his way to first base, but he is rung up. 5th strikeout for McKinney. And that'll bring up John Nunez at the bottom of the order. He grounded out to short back in the 3rd. And the Revs still with just 1 hit tonight. Lean off of first. First one to Nunez, and he takes for a called strike. Nunez 239 on the season. Open stance from the right side, and he'll call time. Stokes is on deck. He has the lone hit tonight. Single up the middle in the 3rd. Oh, 1 to Nunez, and he takes down. Tried some breaking stuff that time and missed. Pitch here, and a big swing and a miss. Went with the slider up, and Nunez missed it. 1-2. And Nunez back in the lineup after the night off last night. The 1-2 here, and he pokes it into center field. It's falling, and Skoll will run it down. Hung up just enough in this humid air tonight, and Nunez is retired for the 2nd out of the inning. So after the error, back-to-back outs recorded by McKinney, and it turns around to the top of the order, Troy Stokes Jr. This will be time number 3 through the order for the Revs, and Stokes being the lone hit. And he swings at the first pitch he sees, pops it up right side near the line. Castro, and he makes the catch in foul territory to end the inning. So they get the base runner on the leadoff error, but that's all they'll get. Connor Lean is stranded. And we will head to the 6th inning. It's still 8-0 Gastonia.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Ready to start the 6th inning. Gastonia ahead 8-0. Courtesy of back-to-back-to-back home runs by the three men they'll have up this inning, Reese Hampton, Jack Reinheimer, and Joseph Rosa. Hampton hit his 6th of the year back in the 4th, and the first one misses down and away to the backstop. Nunez flung the mask and almost hit Hampton. Didn't think to run there. Sometimes you forget that's a rule until some people try to take advantage of it. I don't think Hampton was ready to see a mask flying right at him, though. Again, Brett DeGus still out there. Pitched a scoreless 5th inning. 1-0 to Hampton here. Chopped softly but foul to the right. Again, we said tomorrow, 11 a.m. game. The Revs will have Nick Travieso on the hill and another righty, Riley Hovis, for Gastonia. Hovis originally scheduled to throw tonight, but they flip-flop himself and McKinney. 1-1 to Hampton, down and in. Near the feet, had to kick him out of the way there. Travieso 3-5, a 4.77 ERA this year. Hovis 5-2 with a 5.23. 2-1 to Hampton, and he chops it near the middle. Reyes to his left, across the second base bag, bounces the throw, and it's picked by Nelly. They retire the speedy Hampton, one away on the 6-3 putout. Reyes ranged to his left, was behind the second base bag and fired across. Nelly with a nice pick on the back end. Now 1 down for Jack Reinheimer. He's been aboard all 3 times tonight, and he takes down on a fastball the first pitch. A walk, a single, and then the home run. It's second straight night, taking one over the arch nemesis. That was his 9th of the year, 43rd RBI. 1-0 here, and he watches on the outer third for a called strike. Cutter that time, and Rosa on deck. It's 2 RBIs to his credit tonight. 1-1. And Reinheimer swings, hits in the air, right field towards the line. Stokes running towards the wall, sliding, and he comes up empty. It's a foul ball. New life for Reinheimer, and Stokes went to a late slide there. Luckily okay. Had to cover a lot of ground as that ball hung up for quite a while. But another chance for Jack Reinheimer, the shortstop. Average up to 276 with his 2 hits tonight. Another 1-2. This one's chopped right side to Gus over, and he will take it to the bag himself. Momentum took him that way. He just decided to take it. 1 unassisted, and Reinheimer's set down, 2 down here in the 6th.
Second baseman number 2, Joseph Rosa.
So against DeGus so far, only base runners have reached on an error and then a walk. And here is Joseph Rosa. 1 for 3, but has 2 RBIs. A fly out, fielder's choice, and then the solo home run. First one to him here, and it drops in for a called strike. Slider that time. DeGus now 25 pitches. Playing over, shift in the infield, and Rosa fouls this one back. After the conclusion of tomorrow's game, we'll be halfway through this 12-game homestand. The weekend with Lancaster, and then the Revs welcome in Charleston for the first time this season. For the midweek series next week. 0-2 to Rosa. And he's rung up a fastball in the inside corner. Tried to back out of the way, but Scott Hart rings him up. Second strikeout of the night for DeGust. It's a 1-2-3. Top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom half. It's still 8-0 Gastonia.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, healthcare, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Move into the bottom of the 6th inning. Revs still just one hit. They've been held scoreless by Ian McKinney so far. Honey Hunters leading it 8-0 as they look for their 13th straight to start the second half. Elmer Reyes, the first to face McKinney this inning, and he takes a big swing and a slider and comes up empty. No balls and a strike. (0-1). And Reyes will swing and foul it back. We'll take you a look around the league this inning. Around the league brought to you by Wolf's Bus Line. Earlier today, quite the historic day in High Point. They put up 25 against Lexington, a 25-9 win. On Twitter, they said they broke 19 total franchise records today. I'm assuming runs is one of them at 25. 0-2, and Reyes chopped it to third on the backhand, and a long throw across by Ascanio. Reyes is set down on the 5-3, one away in the 6th. 25 runs, including 6 home runs. Leadoff man Michael Russell, 6 hits, including hitting for the cycle in that one. A couple other games going on right now in the Atlantic League. Long Island and Southern Maryland, they're tied in the bottom of the 6th at 3. Here's Melky Mesa, who takes up and away on a fastball. Another tight one in Lancaster. The Barnstormers lead at 6-5 against Charleston, bottom of the 6th there. 1-0. And Melky Mesa rips it towards the Gastonia bullpen. It's a foul ball. Whoever was guarding the man throwing in the bullpen tried to make a leaping grab at it, but was unsuccessful. The guy in the bullpen is the right-hander Henry Martinez. With McKinney now about to throw pitch number 85. And Melky chases on a changeup and comes up empty. 0-2, or 1-2. They play him to pull in the infield, slightly in the outfield as well. 1-2 pitch, and a fastball misses up and away. Last game going on in the league tonight in Staten Island. It's 4-0 Genomes in the top of the sixth. They have the bases loaded as well. And of course, All-Star break in Major League Baseball, so no action otherwise. 2-2 to Melky, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. Comes up empty, the sixth strikeout of the night for McKinney. There is 2 away here in the sixth. Brings up Nelly Rodriguez, who was walked in both of his plate appearances so far tonight. First one, watches a breaking ball down. Trying to extend the inning for Franco, who's on deck. Pitch to him here, high fastball, and he takes. 2 balls and no strikes. Worth noting, no action still in the Revs bullpen, so we could see Brett DeGuss for a season-high 3rd inning. 2-0 to Nelly, and he swings and rips one towards left, towards the wall, and it's off the wall. Hampton will play it and fire it in. It's a long single for Nelly Rodriguez, just the 2nd hit of the night for York, and extends the 6th inning. Scorched off of Nelly's bat that time at 105 miles per hour. The 57th hit of the season for Nelly. The contacts, he's walked 12 more times than he's had a base hit. Pitch to Franco, and he takes inside corner for a called strike. Revs still scoreless. It's 8-0 Honey Hunters. 0-1 to Franco. He swings and fouls it off to the left, out of play. And it's 0-2. To Franco, and he takes down and away. The 1-2, breaking ball. This one's hit high to center field, skull back towards the gap, and he will make the catch. Right in front of the warning track in left center. Franco gave it a ride, but it holds up just enough. And the Revs are once again held scoreless in the 6th. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It's still Gastonia 8, York nothing.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's Midnight Madness. Game time 10 p.m. That's right, 10 p.m. with prizes throughout the night and a special shot glass giveaway at the stroke of midnight. Plus, some lucky fan could win $10,000. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by UPMC launched inside the ballpark. Sunday, a 2-hour all-you-can-eat Captain Bob's Crab Feast and game ticket for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head of the 7th inning, 8-0. Gastonia leads tonight. Revs did just get their second hit. Nelly's shot off the nemesis, but it's been a quiet night. Brett DeGuss does stay in for a third inning of relief. First pitch to Zach Jarrett is down and away. Got under Nunez mitt, but Jarrett will stay put. Nunez back to recover. DeGuss 2 strong innings in relief. Last night, Rivera 3+. Tonight, Sanabia 4. So trying to get multiple innings out of each reliever as the next one just misses away, 2-0. DeGuss had previously gone 2 innings a couple of times. Tonight, trying to go 3 for the first time with York. Jarrett out of the cleanup spot, 2 for 3, RBI single, RBI double. Pitch, swings and fouls it back upstairs. And whether that noise you heard was fake or real glass, that foul ball is brought to you by Window World. The facts are not important always. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, there's a called strike, outer half. DeGuss just now climbing up over the 30-pitch mark in this outing. He goes to the rosin bag and slams it down. Now ready, here's the 2-2. And a swing, and he punches a foul. Oh, it took a hop right in front of the Revs dugout, ricocheted off the dugout roof and a couple of rows deep into the stands. It took a crazy bounce over in foul territory. Another 2-2. And a swing and a fly ball, right center. Lean and Stokes heading after it. It'll be T-Roy who calls and runs it down. Going right in front of Stokes. Good communication, in front of Lean. Good communication between those two. Nightfall setting in here, and last inning it kind of had that hazy, hot look as we got to dusk. Heat advisory around here today and tomorrow. Here's Luis Castro, who's 0 for 3. First pitch is a fastball away. 94 from DeGuss. Very compact with the delivery. Generates mid-90s. Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a foul back over the roof. Also really quick to the plate. Castro does have an RBI tonight. Drove in a run on a fielder's choice in the third. And similar to last night, they pieced together multi-run innings, 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth to build the big lead. 1-1, breaking ball, and it missed inside. That was sharp. That had Castro freezing and then turning in case he got hit. And it almost hooked back. Now the 2-1. Swing, and he broke his bat, and DeGuss makes a great reach and grab. He'll jog to first. Underhand flip to Nelly for out number 2. That bat is no longer usable. Nunez will pick it up and sniff it, and a big chunk of the barrel went flying toward third base and stuck in the grass. That's a weapon. And DeGus, who's fielded his position well tonight, makes his second play. 2 down, Jake Skull, the hitter. As DeGus tries to finish 3 strong innings out of the pen. First offering, a fastball. It's a called strike. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder at 95. Skull 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice grounder tonight. The 0-1, and it's a little low. Gastonia looking for a 13-0 start to the second half. It just won't stop. Pitch, swinging a foul back. They've won 12 straight. They won 10 straight in the first half. It's the third time this year that they've won at least 5 in a row. Last year, their longest winning streak was 4, which they did twice. This year, a 5, a 10, and a current 12-gamer. Pitch, swinging a fly ball, hit to straightaway center and deep. Lean didn't see it at first, now breaks back. Oh, it's gone. It carries all the way out of here. Over the batter's eye in dead center field. And for the second consecutive night, the Honey Hunters have hit 4 home runs. Jake Skull hits his second this series, his 14th of the year. It's the first hit given up by DeGus in his 3 innings tonight, and that makes it now 9-0. Now the twilight, it went up, and Lean initially wasn't sure where it was and whether he found it and sprinted back or they told him to sprint back. Didn't matter. It cleared. And here is Ascanio who takes a strike. That was crushed. Measured at 426. It cleared the batter's eye and bounced up off the UPMC sign. As DeGus misses low, a slider. 102.8 off the bat. One, swing and a miss. Some good sinking action on that one. Now back in the 4th, they had back-to-back-to-back home runs. One more here in the 7th now. Here's the 1-2. That misses down low. And hopefully, and there wasn't any issue with Sanabia, they had to look at him at the beginning of that 4th inning, and then after his exit, he and Meg did go back up to the clubhouse for an inning. Hopefully, no worse for wear as DeGus misses outside. It goes to a full count. But a frustrating night. Ascanio, who's 0 for 3. DeGus trying to finish his outing on a high note. He fires, misses high. He is steamed. Misses with back-to-back and ends up walking Ascanio. Mace tells Nunez to head out and calm down DeGus, who chucks the rosin bag to the dirt. Revs do have Duke Von Schaman up in the bullpen. And all these guys trying to go multiple innings. The other part of it is they've got some guys in the bullpen unavailable. Duke had to make a start. Tucker was ill yesterday. They couldn't go to him. Nick Green on the injured list with that elbow tightness. Our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report. Here is Tapia, who swings late, shoots a line drive foul over the third base stands.
And on top of that, the pen gets even thinner when, ideally in these big deficit games, you don't want to go to your high leverage guys like Howard and Fuller. So options are thin, and that's why you see Brett DeGuss, who uncharacteristically is in his third inning.
Misses a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 3 innings would match a season high for any Revs reliever. There's the 1-1, and that misses inside. Robinson Parra was the last to do it back in May. Tapia tonight 0 for 2 with a walk. Former Indians prospect. Pitch, swings and grounds it to second base. Kenley to his left, juggles, regathers, throws to first, and that'll end the inning. DeGuss, a mostly very strong 3 innings. The only hit was the one that Skull hit out to dead center. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 runner left. It's stretch time here tonight with Gastonia on top, 9-0.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
This is the Dan Patrick Show.
Just like to say that y'all rock, man.
Let's bring in Randy Johnson. Randy, what do you remember about that home run swing?
From what I recall, it was a majestic home run. I mean, McGuire-like. So I got one of them in the book, and that was enough. So just wanted to kind of know what it felt like and what I was giving up all those years. And so, yeah, pretty cool thing.
Dan Patrick.
Mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Bottom of the 7th, 9-0. Gastonia leads. And they will go to their bullpen. Ian McKinney done after 6. Scoreless, he allowed just 2 hits. No runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 94 pitches, 57 strikes. His right-hander Henry Martinez, indeed. Was warming up last inning. He takes over. And the Revs, who lost the DH, will have Josue Herrera lead things off. Perhaps we'll see Herrera in the lineup tomorrow. Revs would face lefties each of these last 2 nights. First pitch is outside. It's hitting .245, 6 home runs, 34 batted in. Pitch to him that crowds him in tight and missed. 2-0. McKinney, the latest strong effort in the Gastonia staff that leads the league in ERA at 3.60. Opponents have hit just .234, and the Revs held to 2 hits tonight as Herrera swings and skies one to left. Hampton galloping toward the line, and he'll get there, makes the grab. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Martinez in 15 outings, 2-0 with a .575 ERA. 20 and a third innings, 18 hits, 10 walks, 25 Ks. Opponents hitting .234. Here's Connor Lean, who's 0 for 2 tonight. First one is outside, breaking ball. Perhaps he should be 1 for 2. I think he would have beaten the throw to first in the 5th inning by Reinheimer.
I concur.
There's the 1-0. Fastball, that's a called strike. But what do we know?
Not enough.
Pitch, that is in the dirt outside. Perhaps the Revs should have 3 hits tonight.
That would have made all the difference.
2-1. Swings and grounds it softly down to third. Charging as Gastonia fires on the run and gets him by a lunge at first. Martinez busted lean in on the fists on that pitch. 2 down here in the 7th. Now, I don't know if we'll see them tonight, but Gastonia's highest leverage reliever is Jesus Balaguer, who's 17 for 19 in saves. ERA in the 2s. Sam Bordner, who's got 9 wins in relief and an ERA in the 2s. Euclides Laer, 12 holds, an ERA under 1. Here's Kenley, who swings and misses. And then from the left side, Quentin Torres Costa, who's got 11 holds and an ERA about 2.5. Those are their go-to guys in close games as Kenley ricochets a foul tip off Levy's mask and back to the netting. 2 strikes. Tonight, 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts against the lefty McKinney. 9-0 Gastonia here in the 7th inning. Pitch, swing and a miss, fastball away, and a 1-2-3 7th inning for Henry Martinez out of their bullpen tonight. We'll go to the 8th, 9-0 Honey Hunters.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesica Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable. Flying Feet. Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the 8th, Duke Von Schaman is on in relief. Revs trailed 9-0. Duke last started on Sunday. 5 innings, 5 runs against Staten Island, but finished strong, retired his final 6. Hung in there, Revs came back to win. They'll face Stuart Levy up first. We'll go from the stretch, and the first offering is high. A 9-0 game. DeGus ate up 3 innings of relief. Only hit a Skull home run. Duke the pitch, and a swing and a foul ball back. Back-to-back nights, Gastonia has hit 4 out of the park. Duke 8 starts. This is his 13th outing in relief. 3-2 with a 5.62 ERA. Time requested at the plate. I don't know if Duke and Nunez, we got to talk about signs here, I guess. Well, that's what it was about. Now set, Sen fires, and a swing and a towering fly ball foul out of play down the left field side. Jake, did you do this date in York baseball history?
I did not.
Oh,
we can do that right now.
Well, let's see if Duke gets Levy, and then we'll have perfect time to do it. You know, I was hanging on your every word tonight, so I wasn't sure.
Riveting stuff.
Pitch, it is down and away, 2-2. Go ahead.
All right, well, it was this day in 2019. Pretty unprecedented. The Revs won their 11th straight series. They rallied for 3 in the 7th to take down New Britain 7-6.
I remember that.
It was only a few years ago. I would hope you did.
It was a swing and a tip foul to the right of home plate. Well,
11 straight. That must be how Gastonia feels.
Yeah.
All season long.
I mean, sometimes I struggle to remember a few hours ago, so. Yeah, the Revs had a 27-6 stretch at one point that year. And Duke fires, swing and a miss, struck him out. Wins the battle with Levy. And a K to begin his outing. Is there another one on there, or is that the...
it was a pretty barren day in history compared to the last few of them, so.
Okay.
Let's see. Are we in for a treat tomorrow? Let's see. Ooh, tomorrow we got 2.
Oh, man. You know what would be fun?
Not Friday.
How many do we have Friday?
Friday we have the 22nd.
Swing and
so
a miss.
So we have 3.
3? Okay.
What would be fun?
Oh yeah. we could do a bit. Here's the 0-1 to Hampton, misses high. You could like give me a little clue and see if I can guess the.
Ooh, we can do that.
Yeah.
We'll debut that tomorrow morning and see how we.
That'd be fun for me anyway. I don't know if anybody else would love that. Next one is high, 2-1. What do you think? You think that'd be fun?
I mean, we could try it.
All right.
I mean, I only have a sentence to work with, so most of the time, so I don't know how much I can do a hint without giving stuff away, but.
Like a see how it goes thing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Pitch here is driven to center. Lean racing over toward left center, now back and runs it down. Hit pretty well by Hampton, but he is retired. 2 up, 2 down in the 8th. Jack Reinheimer to the plate. Yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be on right at the end of hour 2 of DP. Friday night, I don't know. Pitch to Reinheimer is popped up, and Duke is under at first, and he's going to take it with Franco charging in, but Duke stays with it and makes the grab himself over toward the third base line, just off the mound, works a 1-2-3-8. And we'll go to the bottom half here tonight at People's Bank Park, still 9-0 Gastonia.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's Midnight Madness. Game time 10 p.m. That's right, 10 p.m. with prizes throughout the night and a special shot glass giveaway at the stroke of midnight. Plus, some lucky fan could win $10,000. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by UPMC launched inside the ballpark. Sunday, a 2-hour all-you-can-eat Captain Bob's Crab Feast and game ticket for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th. New pitcher is an enormous human, 6'7" right-hander Chad Sabatka. He's on for Gastonia. Got to the major leagues with Atlanta. John Nunez will be the first to face him. 9 outings with Gastonia, 9 scoreless innings. No record. He's allowed just 5 hits, 5 walks. He's struck out 12. And Nunez up first, 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch is outside. Ground out and a line out to center for Nunez tonight. Sabatka in the majors 2018, 19, and 20. Fires, and it's inside. Had 14 outings as a 24-year-old in 2018, a career-high 32 in 2019, and then 4 more in 2020. Now fires, and it's outside. Misses with his first 3. And just turned 29 10 days ago. It's a 4th-round pick of the Braves in 2014 out of South Carolina upstate as he fires a strike, 3-1. Total of 50 major league games. 1 win, no losses, ERA a little north of 5. He fires and Nunez swings and lines it into right center field. It's down for a base hit. Leadoff single here in the bottom of the 8th. Looked like he got jammed a little, but sends it out over Rosa at second and has the Revs' 3rd hit tonight. Should be their 4th. And here is Stokes at the top. Stokes 1 for 2, single and a walk. Sabatka delivers and a swing and a foul back. Tomorrow, Nick Travieso against Riley Hovis. Travieso coming off an excellent outing in Charleston last week. And then we'll have all that extra time to study up on Lancaster. Pitch to Stokes is down low, a slider. Goal is to get all of that in before our 7 p.m. batting practice on Friday night. 1-1, fastball called strike. Nothing Gastonia here tonight, bottom of the 8th inning. The big righty fires and a swing and a bouncer foul over by the third base dugout. Last year's Sabatka was at AAA Nashville in the Brewers system, 2-1 with a 4.85 ERA. Full year out of the Nashville Sounds bullpen. Entire previous career with Atlanta. He fires and a swing and a miss. Got Stokes on a slider. Like he almost ended up down on a knee on the follow through. 1 away here in the 8th. And here comes Elmer Reyes, who's flied out and twice grounded out. A shout out to Ray Jensen, who's tuned in tonight from Cali. And
it'll be perfect timing if he listens on Friday.
Exactly. His advice is to just think of it as a 7 p.m. game out there as Elmer swings and misses.
Except the only problem is a 7 p.m. game out there. It means it's 7 p.m. out there. Oh, man. You know how it's going to remind me of when I used to stay up over the summer for those Orioles West Coast road trips. Don't know how I did it, but
here's a foul tip into the mid, 2 strikes.
I don't have that youngling summer sleep schedule in me anymore.
No, and I recall that too.
But, I mean,
back in my youth,
I would say maybe a second bang, but like, I won't go to sleep till 6 o'clock in the morning.
There's a swing and a miss, a slider against Elmer. And that's out number 2.
I never thought a 7 or a 6:30 game the next night would be considered a short turnaround, but
here we are.
Yeah.
You'll have no time to waste on those game notes.
Oh, man.
No time for in-depth research that day. Just get it done. No calls to the Elias Stats Bureau on Saturday. Here's Malky. He swings and misses on a slider. I already have an extra bang in the fridge.
Ooh.
So as long as I keep my mitts off of it tomorrow, it'll be there for me. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul tip into the mid.
I still think we should do the bit where we pretend to be asleep for an inning. Or maybe a batter or something. I'm sure there'll be plenty of wacky hijinks that we can stick it to the FCC. I don't think we should take it that far.
Here's a bouncer foul. Third base side. Well, yeah, maybe not. Maybe one of those YouTube-only games once high school football starts.
Ooh.
Can get away with some stuff. Here's the 0-2. That misses down low. Maybe not quite like your daytime listening habits.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fly.
The Pat McAfee show was on in our office today, courtesy of Jake's streaming. 1-2, sliders, strike 3 called. Melky locked up on it, and Sabatka celebrates. They must know each other. As he dances his way off the mound, strikes out the side after the leadoff single. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 9th. Tucker coming in. Revs trail 9-0.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change.
Growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 9th inning, Tucker is on. Revs down 9-0 tonight. It's been a rough one here this evening. Gastonia 9 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The Revs no runs, 3 hits and 1 error. Joseph Rosa, the switch hitter, will bat from the right, leading things off. 3-4-5. 1 for 4 tonight. Homer, couple ribbies, couple runs. Hit the third of the back-to-back-to-back home runs. Gastonia needs a first base coach. What on earth would we do without one of those with nobody on base? So Jalen Smith will throw the helmet on and sashay his way down there. And now they will permit Tucker to work. And he'll go from the stretch as always. First offering is up high for a ball. Was unavailable last night, was under the weather, actually went home. Not back and available for an inning tonight. This is his 9th appearance. Now fires, and it's low. 7 of the first 8 have been scoreless. Each of the first 6 were. And then allowed 4 runs, 2 earned in Friday's game. Came back with a scoreless outing the next appearance. 2-0, and a swing and a miss. High fastball, thing that might have been foul tipped and held. Came back the next day, Saturday, with a 1-2-3 inning. That was ERA through 8 outings, 235, no wins, 1 loss. 9th outing of his pro career tonight. He fires, And a swing and a foul up over the first base side roof. Gastonia does have closer Jesus Balaguer loosening in their pen. Tucker the pitch, swinging a high drive to deep left. Melky turns back to play it, and it clears over the nemesis, and it's 10-0. And Joseph Rosa with his second home run tonight. He's homered from both sides of the plate. 14th of the year, and parks it out over the Wellspan help sign on the right side of the nemesis. That was such a short swing, fastball in, and he stayed extremely short to it and launched it out. That is their 5th home run tonight, tying their season high and tying the most given up by the Revs in a game this year. Here's Zach Jarrett, and Tucker misses down in the dirt. Revs allowed 5 in a game against Lancaster on June 21st. Pitch, that is high, 2-0. Jarrett 2 for 4, RBI single, RBI double. Take a look at some scores from elsewhere tonight around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Pitch from Tucker, that's across for a strike. And again, earlier today, High Point, a 25-9 win at Lexington as they improved to 2-11 in the second half. Pitch, check, and appeal to first. He did go, according to Buzz Albert. They had 2 8-run innings and a 6-run inning. They led 10-8 at the end of 3. Then it tamed down until scoring 15 runs the final 3 innings. 2-2, and that misses high.
And funny enough, in that game, their starter, Austin Glorious, only went 1 inning, gave up 5 runs, walked 7. He was pulled, and luckily for him, got off the hook with that.
They walked 15 legends, and they won. 3-2, it is taken low.
Not just won by 16 runs.
No, Jarrett walks. Hit 6 home runs, 6 different players hit 1. Russell hit for the cycle with 6 hits. Lancaster and Charleston tied 7-7 in the 9th at Clipper Magazine Stadium as we speak. Here's Luis Castro. He swings and fouls one off the netting. 0 for 4, but does have an RBI. Tucker the 0-1. That is down in the dirt. Lancaster entering the day 11-2 in the second half. Winners of 3 straight. Leading Staten Island by 2, Southern Maryland by 3, York by 6.5. Except the first second half game they played, every one since has been at home. Tucker the 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's a good changeup. Staten Island at home is trailing the Genomes 5-2 in the 8th. Again, they entered play tonight 2 games back of Lancaster. The Ferry Hawks did. Genomes have won 4 straight after starting the second half 1-7. Got into a tie for second starting the day, even though they're 7 back. Here's a swing and a pop-up. At short, Reyes back, so is Kenley from second. Jack will take charge just out into the outfield grass and puts it away. And Luis Castro retired for out number 1. And one other game, Southern Maryland has Matt Latos in trying to close out Long Island. The Blue Crabs leading 4-3 in the 9th. Ducks have out-hit them 15-6, but trail 4-3 and in danger of dropping a 5th straight to go to 3-10 in the second half. Here's Skull. First pitch, fastball. There's a called strike. Daryl Thompson tonight, 7 innings, 3 runs. Allowed 12 hits, but didn't walk any. Pitch, it is down and away. He is in line for the win. They took the lead in the bottom of the 7th.
How about this, though? The bases are loaded against Latos in the 9th with 2 outs, and guess who's up at bat for Long Island?
I just saw it.
It's our old buddy Carlos Castro.
There's a ball outside, 2-1. Tucker home, and it's low for ball 3.
Should we do what Kevin Harlan did that one time and simultaneously call the other game?
I am very invested in this now. It's a 1-0 count. Tucker back with a fastball strike, 3-2. 1 on, 1 out in the 9th, 10-0 Gastonia. Skulls accounted for one of those, a home run in the 7th, 1 for 4. Payoff pitch to him. He swings and grounds it to first. Nelly fields the low roller, throws low at second. Reyes digs it out and fires to first with Tucker covering. 3-6-1 double play. And Tucker finishes off the inning. Nelly had to get the glove low, a smooth roller along the dirt, and Reyes helped with the pick. 1 run, 1 hit, nobody left. And we go to the bottom of the 9th, 10-0 Gastonia.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs trail 10-0 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Jesus Balaguer, their closer, will come on. This obviously is far from a save situation, but he is 17 for 19 in his opportunities this year. Second in saves behind Latos with 20. And we're on pins and needles watching that one right now. Nelly Rodriguez will lead things off. By the way, happy birthday to Mrs. Rodriguez. Chesney. Nelly 2 walks and a single off the nemesis today. First pitch from Balaguer is over for a strike. They've got a handful of former major leaguers, lots of former AAA guys. Balaguer just to advanced A with the Astros, but has emerged as their closer. He fires and misses high. 6'4" righty. He'll turn 29 next month. Native of Cuba. (0-2), but he's got a 2.43 ERA. Fires, and it's over for a strike, a slider. We have a final.
Yes, we do. Latos was able to get Castro swing with the bases loaded. So Southern Maryland 4-3 win.
Long Island 3-10 in the second half. They've dropped 5 straight. Pitch to Nelly, it's up high, 2-2. Now the Revs will stay in front of Long Island in the standings tonight. Ready from the stretch, delivers, and it's down and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 33 1/3 innings, just 25 hits, 15 walks, 42 Ks. Opponents hitting 203. Now they'll be followed by Franco and then JC Encarnacion, who's got a bat. (3-2) to Nelly, and he tries to check. Pitch was down and in. Appeal to first. He did hold. He is on base 4 out of 4 times tonight. 1 for 1 with 3 walks. And here comes Franco.
Brings the season total and walks up to 70.
Talvin back in 2019 set that league record with 105. That might be one to track.
The pace is pretty good right now.
Pitch to Franco. It's up around the letters. Ball 1. Balaguer from Havana, Cuba. Fires, and that's up and in. 2-0. And as a teenager and then a 20-year-old, 3 seasons in the Cuban National Series. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Franco tried to hammer it. Balaguer was with a team in Guanajuato, Cuba, and then also the capital city of Havana for 2 years with Industriales. Jorge Martinez began his career there for many, many seasons. 2-1, and a swing and a pop-up foul, backing out of play. Had 2 years in the Astros system. Oh, we found Doug. Never have to look too far. As Balaguer steps off. Had some Frontier League time with the Washington Wild Things. 2-2 to Franco. Swing and a miss. A fastball on the outer half. Revs have now struck out for the 11th time tonight. Actually, Balaguer had been with the Wild Things parts of 3 years. Went to the American Association for one outing in between. Played in a pop-up league in Washington, PA in 2020. Here's JC, and swings and misses on a slider. He is pinch hitting in the pitcher's spot. Balaguer played for those infamous Steel City Slammin' Sammies in 2020. It's the 0-1, and that misses high and away. JC, who homered last night, his 8th. It's hitting .312. A 1-1, and it's high and outside. 1 on, 1 out, a walk and a strikeout. Nelly walked, Franco struck out. Revs have been held at 3 hits tonight. 2-1, swinging a foul back off the net. Ooh, Charleston scored 3 in the 9th in Lancaster. They lead 10-7. Two pitch, swinging a foul straight back. Balaguer home. And is swinging a hard ground ball, base hit left center. Reinheimer at short, dove to his left, couldn't reach it. Now JC with another hit. Revs have their 4th hit tonight, 1st and 2nd for Connor Lean, who should have them at 5 hits tonight, but not everybody saw it that way. Lean 0 for 3, reached on an error in the 5th, but would have beaten the throw. Now 1st and 2nd with 1 out. First pitch, it is a slider over for a strike. The 0-1, and it dives down and away. Balaguer not particularly sharp this inning, and you're probably not going to score 10, but you could drive his pitch count up, and then if you're in a close game where he comes in tomorrow, maybe you've got a better chance against him. The 1-1 to Lean, swing and a miss, a high slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jack Kenley next. The big right-hander sets, fires home. Swing, look out, line drive, hammered foul over the seats on the third base side. Lean almost pulled that one backwards up toward the concourse. I think it did miss everybody.
I saw someone chasing after it, so that's usually a good sign.
And a good Wednesday night, 3,412. Another 1-2. Breaking ball, he pulls a ground foul past Polo. Polo almost got smoked earlier tonight. Thankfully, he does all that working out during the day. He was able to react like a cat. El Gato. I just remembered I owe him some stats. I forgot for like the last week. Pitch to Lean, that misses high, 2-2.
What kind of stats? Are we talking like his 60 time, or?
No, although I'm sure it's impressive. No, like a hit by pitch comparison for the league the last 3 years.
I'm sure that'll be a really interesting number.
Here's a swing and a miss. Lean, a good battle, but Balaguer strikes him out. He's all fired up. He just punched his glove emphatically. 2 down here in the 9th. It'll probably have to be like a per game type thing. There's more teams now, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Here's Kenley, who's 0 for 3. 3 Ks. Trying to make something happen here in his last at bat. First pitch, that's outside. Usually I get so much done during your innings, but tonight I just ate.
Yeah, some would argue that's the most productive thing you can do.
It's hard to argue against that. There's the 1-0. That's way outside. He is not sharp tonight, and oftentimes closers are not when the game is lopsided. Revs trying to avoid being shut out for the 3rd time this year. Happened at Long Island, 2nd game of the year, and happened at Southern Maryland recently. Pitch to Jack, he swings and misses. That one's sinking. Tomorrow we'll be on at 10:55 a.m. sharp.
We'll be on the air at 10:55 p.m. Not on the air, but we will be on the air at that point on Friday.
We hope. Nothing's ever guaranteed. It's the 2-1, swinging a foul tip back behind home. Seeing as I thought we were on air during the pregame show last night.
Yeah. Well, for all of our sanities, I'd hope we're actually on the air. I think patience will be pretty thin that night. All around.
It's already paper thin. Somebody got in there and was pressing buttons the other day. It's the only explanation. 2-2 to Kenley. Swing and a miss, a slider, and that'll do it. Balaguer with a strikeout of the side to finish the game. In fact, the last 2 innings went that way. Revs strike out 13 times tonight. Kenley struck out for the 4th time in the game. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Gastonia wins it 10-0. As the Revs tomorrow will be trying to avoid the sweep. And a couple of tough nights, to say the least, against the league's best team. Honey Hunters improved to 13-0 in the second half, 57-21 overall. The Revs just the latest in a long line of victims here in 2022.
Yeah, just a tough one overall, and again, another well-rounded display on Gastonia's end. 11 hits, and you really look back to that fourth inning where 2 quick outs and then the back-to-back-to-back home runs really put the dagger in this thing seemingly pretty early tonight.
Revs fall to 4-9 in the second half and have dropped 4 out of 5 on this homestand. Overall, 35-44. The record now, and we'll look to rebound tomorrow at 11 a.m. 10-0 is the final score tonight. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's Midnight Madness. Game time 10 p.m. That's right, 10 p.m. with prizes throughout the night and a special shot glass giveaway at the stroke of midnight. Plus, some lucky fan could win $10,000. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by UPMC launched inside the ballpark. Sunday, a 2-hour all-you-can-eat Captain Bob's Crab Feast and game ticket for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Well, back-to-back tough ones for the Revs. They fell last night 19-5, tonight 10-0, as they have been outscored 29-5 in this series by Gastonia. Daryl Henry, Jake Ness back with you as we welcome you to the post-game show, brought to you in part by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. You can sign the pledge online at decidetoride.com. And this is the biggest shutout loss suffered by the Revs since early in 2019 when they lost 14-0 at home against Long Island. That was the second game of that season. And at 10-0, it is tied for the 8th biggest shutout loss in team history. The record is 14-0. But not much to write home about tonight. We'll recap things. The Honey Hunters scored in the top of the first, a Zach Jarrett RBI single, and then in the third they put up 3 on 3 base hits as Joseph Rosa, an RBI fielder's choice, produced a run. Then Jarrett, an RBI double. Luis Castro, an RBI fielder's choice. And in the fourth inning, it was a 4-0 game. The inning began with Mason Megg having to come out to check on Alex Sanabia. It looked like they were looking at maybe like a chest muscle or a pec muscle somewhere in that area. And he threw a couple of warm-ups, did stay in, but the inning did not go well. He got the first 2 outs, but then Stuart Levy, a ground ball double into the left field corner. Reese Hampton, a 2-run homer to right, his second home run in as many nights. Jack Reinheimer went back-to-back, going out to left field, his second in as many nights, and 4th in 5 games in this stadium this season. And then Joseph Rosa to right center made it 3 in a row, the 4th time in Revs history that an opposing team has hit back-to-back-to-back home runs, and that made it 8-0. Sanabia lifted after 4, and Meg did have to go up into the clubhouse for an inning, and hopefully it was just, wrap or ice or whatever, and hopefully it's nothing that would cause him to miss any time. Hopefully just a get some treatment on him so that he can rebound quickly from whatever it was that was bothering him. But we'll find out more about that tomorrow. But that is what transpired after he left at the end of the 4th inning. She did have to go up there, so we'll see what Mace has to say about it tomorrow on the pregame. But it was not much cooking on the other side against Ian McKinney. He went 6 scoreless, giving up just 2 hits. And then their bullpen picked it up for him for there. 1 reliever, 1 inning at a time. And Sabatka and Balaguer struck out the side over their final 2 innings. Revs struck out 13 times tonight. And that is one flaw of this offense. They hit for power, but they do strike out the most times of any team in the league. And then Gastonia, a couple of solo home runs in the late innings to tack on. Jake Skull went to dead center with 2 outs in the 7th. The only hit given up by Brett DeGuss in an otherwise strong 3 innings. And Joseph Rosa going yard to left field off Tuck Tucker leading off the 9th. Rosa with 2 home runs tonight. He homered from both sides of the plate. The switch hitter did. And Tucker retired the side in order from there. He did walk the next hitter, but got a double play to end the inning. Duke Von Schaman the inning before went 1-2-3 in the 8th, but Revs were down early in this one for the 2nd straight night and blown out for the 2nd straight night as they fall to 1-4 on this homestand and also against Gastonia so far this season. Revs go to 4-9 in the second half, 35-44 the overall record. And for the Honey Hunters, they're now 13-0 in the second half, 57-21 overall, on pace for a league record in wins on a year where they're going to play 8 fewer games on the schedule this year than they have in years past. And Gastonia now 31-9 on the road this season as well. Just absurd. The final totals tonight for the Honey Hunters: 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 on base. Revs shut out on 4 hits, 1 error, and they leave 8. McKinney the winner, he's 3-1. Sanabia the loss, 4-4. Time of the game, 3 hours, 3 minutes. Played in front of 3,412 here at Peoples Bank Park tonight. Your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game. It was a pretty balanced offensive approach for Gastonia, so we'll go with McKinney, who went 6 scoreless and had the Revs off balance all night. And your Shipley Energy power play of the game, the back-to-back-to-back home runs in the 4th inning, a rare feat, and we saw it happen here tonight. Well, one last look around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Again, earlier today, High Point, a record-setting day. They win 25-9 in Lexington. Charleston has finished the win 10-7 in Lancaster. They score 3 in the 9th, and our buddy Isaac Sanchez closes it out to pick up his first save this year. Genomes win at Staten Island 5-2. And Southern Maryland hangs on to beat Long Island 4-3. Latos closing it with a strikeout with the bases loaded. Struck out Carlos Castro to end it. Latos with his 21st save saved it for Darrell Thompson, who now goes to 10-2. So in the North, Lancaster falls to 11-3. Staten Island still 2 back. Southern Maryland within 2. York 6.5 back. Long Island's dropped 5 straight to go to 3-10. And they are still 7.5 back. And in the South, Gastonia 13-0. And they lead the Genomes by 7 games for first place. Kentucky's won 5 straight after a 1-7 start to the half. Lexington is 8 back. Charleston 8.5. They snap a 3-game skid tonight. High Point 10 back as they improved to 2-11 earlier today. Well, our next broadcast will be tomorrow morning. It's camp day here at the stadium. Nick Travieso going up against Riley Hovis tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. We'll hit the air at 10:55 for an abbreviated pregame at the end of Hour 2 of the Dan Patrick Show. Tickets for the morning game, our last one of the season, they are on sale at YorkRevolution.com, 717-801-HITS, and at the Shipley Energy ticket office. And now for Jake Ness in the booth with me, Daryl Henry saying so long from People's Bank Park tonight. Once again, the final score, Gastonia 10, York nothing. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 10:55 a.m. for the pregame right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350